What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and I just wanted to talk about Resident Evil 4 and make a little love letter to Capcom because Capcom, I've been playing Resident Evil games since I was a kid, and Resident Evil 4 was the first one. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 4 was the first time I got my hands on a Resident Evil game, and it terrified me to death. And it kind of started my love for survival horror and horror in general. So I just wanted to make like a little, Dear Capcom type of video. I just want to say thank you. Resident Evil 4 is about to drop in like 2 days, 2 to 3 days. I just want to say thank you so much for all the years of hard work and determination that you guys have had for the series through its ups and downs. Let's be honest. There's been some ups and downs, but at the same time, you guys bounce back, and the fans are still here with you. And we cannot thank you enough for keep delivering us some solid games after all these years. And for one last time, we're gonna play as Leon in Resident Evil 4. And when I played Resident Evil 4, I was around 6 or 7 years old, and I've been playing it on repeat. Like, I play Resident Evil 4 at least like once a year, and all I gotta say is, it makes me a little bit sad, you know what I mean? Because I'm 22 now, and I've kind of grown up with these games, and now I'm getting to that age where, games that I've, played before are getting remade, and it's kind of the first sign of the times, you know what I mean? And it makes me so damn happy and excited that a new generation of gamers are getting their Resident Evil 4. But it also makes me so nostalgic and bittersweet about a remake. And I'm so nervous. I've the butterflies in the stomach, you know what I mean? The butterflies in the stomach. That's all I can really say. I'm just so damn excited. My brother, I got to give him a shout out. He bought me the deluxe edition of Resident Evil 4. I've been waiting for this day to come for 4 months now. Like, I've been waiting for a long time for this game to drop. And now that it's here, I'm getting more and more nervous because not that you guys aren't, you guys don't know what I want as a fan, but like the things that I love about Resident Evil 4 and seeing them redone with a new paint, with a new coat of paint, and new mechanics such as like the parry system with the knife, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? I'm so excited. I'm so proud to be a Resident Evil fan, and also like the love for this franchise, I'm not talking about movies. For this series, you know what I mean? Like, it's just unmatched. Resident Evil. Hold on. Resident Evil has been part of my life forever, and I'm getting old, and hopefully the people at Capcom know that people like me love and support everything they do, and no matter how much I love or hate the remake, wherever side I'm gonna land, I know I'm gonna love it, but there's gonna be aspects that I don't agree with, but at the end of the day, you guys at Capcom know what's right. You guys know Resident Evil, and I trust the directors, I trust the writers, I trust the development team to give me something that respects what I played whenever I was a kid. And I'm hoping, and I've already played the demo, I'm hoping that it thrusts me back into the past because the demo was enough. It was enough for me as a, you know, 18-year fan pretty much. Like I've played this game since like the first year that Resident Evil 4 dropped. And I've went back and played Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 and 4, 5. I never played 6. Sorry, Capcom. But I've went back and played 7, 8. I mean, like, there's only one game I didn't play. And it's because, one, it's too long. It was way too long for me. But all those games, you know, playing Resident Evil 5 with my brother, you know, playing Resident Evil 4 where me and my brother would swap the controllers at certain points. My brother even completed like the game and like got me all the stuff whenever I was a kid so that I could play just easier, you know what I mean? Like with the infinite rocket launcher. And then I grew up beating that game over and over and over and over. Like it's just insane to think about. Um, I trust you guys. And no matter what happens on Thursday night, because it drops here at 11. Resident Evil 4 drops at 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 Eastern. No matter what happens, I'm going to stand behind Capcom. For good and the bad. Because they've stood behind me. They've kind of been the crutch games for me. You know? They've kind of... Whenever I'm going through a tough spot in my life, Resident Evil has countlessly pulled me out of life's quicksand and kind of held me there and said, it's okay. We're going to get through this. And that's one thing that's so powerful about gaming and about entertainment is that people like me who make films and who study filmmaking and is constantly trying to up themselves, kind of like Capcom has, always one-upping themselves. I take a look at Capcom, who's not a film company or industry. Like it's not like in the industry. It's a gaming. It's a studio for games. It's a Well, I mean, I think I just said it. It's a game studio, and they have constantly taught me to keep going, keep finding something to fight for, and to keep one-upping yourself, and to keep doing better. And just from that demo, my God, Capcom once again, keeps coming back with some heat. And so, in this video off, I know we're at 8 minutes. It's just been me kind of rambling and talking about Resident Evil, but I just wanted to say, thank you guys at Capcom because this series means so much to me. A Resident Evil 4 remake isn't necessarily needed for me, but it's needed for the next generation of gamers. And I'm so excited to have so many more people, who love Resident Evil 4 as much as I do. Because Resident Evil 4, as much as I love it, it's not the fan favorite. Because of the I guess at the time when Resident Evil 4 originally dropped in 2005, it was a deviation from the franchise, from the series with the action horror. And that right there is why I love it. It's a deviation. I'm scared, but I'm having fun. I'm killing zombies. You know what I mean? Like I'm going through the regenerators. Like I'm powering through all of that. And this next generation is going to be able to say, I beat the regenerators. I beat Resident Evil 4. I killed the chainsaw guy. Like that to me is so incredibly important. And it's just it does nothing but bring us together as Resident Evil fans. So yeah. You guys doing this remake, no matter what people say, that it's not needed, that Resident Evil 4 still holds up, whatever. this is good for you guys because you guys get to make some money, but it's also good for us fans who, let's be honest, Resident Evil always needs more fans because it is good at one thing and one thing only: survival horror storytelling. And that is important for me because I love these games because they're scary while also being a little bit campy, but also fun. And that's so important to have a franchise that over 20 plus years has been delivering on. When I go to load up a Resident Evil game, I know I'm getting a really good time, and that's all I want, and that's what I expect out of Capcom for Resident Evil. And I think they know that they want us to have a fun time while being scared, but also having a little bit of levity with the comedy, and it's just great. You know what I mean? I can't thank you guys enough. Hopefully this video, someone at Capcom sees this. If not, that's totally fine. But, you know, I just gotta say thank you guys once again. I love you guys to death. Peace out.